Hey everybody, this is Ana Khayos from another Ana Khayos Fitness, and thank you for following my videos. Some of you guys know that I'm currently about to go to the procedure of a tummy tuck and a breast lift. I have lost about 100 pounds in the past year doing the proper way the doctors tell you, do exercise and proper nutrition. I had an NCO or a good friend of mine that he took the time to help me learn how to eat, and he's the one that got me into weight training. This will be the third time that I've lost all the weight. But this time I want to make sure that I lost it for good. I'm currently 34 years old and I'm no spring chicken anymore. I'm not old by any means, but I really want to make sure this time it sticks. I didn't want a fad diet. I didn't want to do routine and give up on it. I wanted a lifestyle change and I did it. And I love it. I love the fact that I have mobility. I love the fact that I have more energy. And I love everything about it. And I feel great and I look great, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I'm a little nervous. I talked to the nurse and we talked about the procedure, everything that's going to go through. And they're easily going to remove about 10, maybe 15 pounds of flesh and fat and maybe lots of flesh, lots of skin. From what they told me, I have very little body fat. Like, not little body fat, but I'm very lean. It's just that I can't see it because I have so much excess skin from losing the weight so quickly within the past year improperly. And some of the stuff that we talked about is about like my supplements. Some of you guys know, like if you follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Bodybuilder, on what's the other one, Pinterest, and any of the other sites, just type in Ana Khayos, it will pop up, and you will see that I'm big into my supplements. I have to have my fish oil, I need to have my multivitamin, I need to have my pre-workout, I need to have all that stuff. Well, not this past week. So I'm off the ibuprofen. Can I have it? So I've been taking it easy. I've also been off anything with caffeine. So no 5-hour energy, no pre-workout, none of that. No tea, and it's winter, no tea. You know how much that sucks? I like tea. It's so good for you. No tea. The main reason for that is because you can look this up. Apparently when you go to surgery, you cannot have certain things because there's a risk for you bleeding out. And with the amount of work that they have to do on me, I understand. I'm practically going to get, cut open, vacuum, and stitched back together. So I'm going to be looking like the Bride of Frankenstein, but only in my stomach for Halloween. It's going to be pretty interesting. Now, why is the surgery important? To be honest, I'm nervous. Anybody who knows me, they know that I really love to work really hard and earn my keep. And I used to think of plastic surgery like a cop-out, but there's certain things I cannot change. I can fix this. I can fix my arms being jiggly. I can fix my booty being a little jiggly. I can burn that off. I can do cardio. I can lift weights. But my stomach and boobs is something I physically cannot do anything about. I cannot. And, you can look it up. You can research it. There really is no other way around it. You just have to get it cut up and lift it. There's just no other way. So I'm going through with it, and I'm kind of in debt for it, about 12 grand. So if you guys see my GoFundMe, please, $1. I don't like to ask or beg, but this time I need the help. I'm an artist by trade, so, obviously I'm rolling in it. So, but yeah, just so you have $1 or something, just please, donate to my GoFundMe. I'll really appreciate that. But for the most part, this is very important to me because it's something that I've been working on since I was a teenager. When I was younger, I was always very heavy. I always had a lot of medications that made me explode. Anybody who grew up with asthma as a kid, you know what I'm talking about. They put hormones and steroids and that stuff. So regardless of what I ate, I was always big. I could eat little, I could eat a lot. I was always big. There was no way around it. Medicines just make you explode. Fitness and nutrition was also another problem. It was not a big deal in my household. Obviously, I grew up I'm Hispanic. So yeah, anybody who knows they're Hispanic, they know we love our food, we love our music, we love, our church, we love our stuff. But nutrition is not like the top thing in the average Hispanic household. So I had that on top of the medications. I was just very big. And when I was in high school, when I became a little bit more aware of how the world kind of worked and how shallow people are, I had somebody tell me, they went to me, and this still, I still remember this as clear as day. This one dude went up to me and he goes, Anna, you're a really cool chick. I just really wish I could grab your brain and put it in a better body. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, grab your brain and put in a better body. And I don't think he realized what he was telling me and how much that will impact me for the rest of my life. And I realized at that point that, you know, just being me and loving myself just sometimes will not be enough. And as I was growing up and going through my 20s, I saw it firsthand. I went from being really heavy to being really thin to being heavy, and people treat you differently. They don't mean to, but people do treat you differently. If you are heavy, you know, automatically people assume you're stupid and they assume that you're undisciplined and you're lazy. And that's not the case. That is really not the case. You know, it's a lot of very intelligent and hardworking people. They're just a little heavy. But then you lose the weight, people cheer you on. But then when you gain it back up, people go, oh, what happened? And I'm like, what do you mean what happened? Like, oh, what happened? You got heavy again. I'm like it's such a bad thing to be heavy. And I get it. I get it from the health point of view. You have to take care of your health. And I understand it. I'm not promoting bad health, but sometimes life happens. You get busy, you got family, you got work, and then you lose your way, and then you get back on the horse, you know. But just to go to somebody and go, oh, what happened? Fuck you. You don't know. You don't know what the person's been through. So, especially for me, I mean, the last 2 years I spent, 2-3 years spent, I don't know, watching with both my parents who had Alzheimer's. You know how hard that is? You know how little sleep I got through that time? You know how hard that is? You have any idea how emotionally draining that is? Yeah. Try dealing with one person. Now try dealing with two. And they're your parents. Okay, that sucked. So, but, yeah. And once my dad passed away, I came up to North Carolina. I was looking for a job. And I told myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to transform. And, you know, I'm very blessed that I have many friends who are into fitness in this area for obvious reasons. I'm near a military base. And, you know, there's always people running. There's always people cheering you on. And, you know, I really love the active lifestyle up here. I love the gym I go to and UCO. Thank you guys for being there for me. And CrossFit Fitness, you guys are awesome too. You see me struggle, you know, from barely being able to jump on a 10-pound plate because I was so heavy to now jumping close to a full box jump. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. This surgery makes me nervous. I mean, granted, it's regulated and a lot of things cannot go wrong, blah, blah, blah. But I want this so bad that I'm willing to get cut up and put back together so I can, for once, I can wear a bikini and not gross anybody out. Because let's face it, when you're heavy and you go, I'm going to wear a bikini, the first thing you see is their eyes shatter and their soul kind of cries from the inside, even though they're trying to hold a smile in front of you. And it's kind of like when you tell a guy that it's like a friend of yours and, you know, you're heavy, and then you tell them, hey, by the way, I like you, and you see like that look of disgust on their face, and they're like, oh God, the fat chick likes me. Or you see the guy that screwed the fat chick, and it's like the walk of shame, oh, you fucked the fat chick. I'm like, no, dude, there's plenty of pretty heavy girls out there and stuff like that. But hey, Miko, stop scratching me. Cat's attacking me. But I just, for once, don't want to feel like the girl the guys are grossed out by. I want to feel pretty. You know, even now, I look in the mirror and I feel better, I look better. But it's like all that weight, everything that in my body is hunting me. It is right there. It is just holding on for dear life in my body. And I'm hoping that with this procedure, I can finally cut it off and I can move on. So when people ask me, it's like, you know, they're surprised. They're like, you know, you have lost all this weight, but yet you still talk like you're 200 and plus pounds. It's like, oh, it's because in my head, I'm still 200 plus pounds. And when I take off my shirt, I see it. It's right there. It's still there. It's haunting me. I cannot take off my shirt. I cannot go somewhere and just put on a bikini and feel like everybody else. I have this, I lost the weight and I look good, but once I take off my shirt, I look like a blob. I don't know how else to say it. It looks so gross. It just looks jiggly. And let's face it, I mean, a society where we're obsessed with good looks and oversaturated with Photoshop, you know, Photoshop photography, it's really hard on someone like me. You know, it's really hard. So I'm really hoping this surgery is gonna help me a lot. And yeah, I am looking forward to this, sort of. I think I'm just nervous because I don't like going under, but you know, I think once this is done, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So, but sorry about that, guys. I don't talk about this stuff very much, but if there's others out there, you're going through the same thing, you know, just stick to it. Stick to your guns. I was told a lot of my life I couldn't do many things. I was told I shouldn't go to college, and I got 4 degrees. I was told I was gonna be fat and ugly, and I'm never gonna get married. I've been married twice. I was told I wasn't gonna accomplish much with my art. I have a job in it. Pretty decent paying job. I can pay my bills. You know, it's better than most people. And I don't live in my parents' basement. I can't. They're senile. But, you know, I was told I couldn't. And this is another one that socially people didn't expect any better from me. And I want to show them off. I want to show them that I can do it. I'm going to get there. I'm going to completely transform. This is just another stepping stone in the way. And once this is done, I don't know what I'm going to look like. I am sorry. Boogers are going into my nose, into my mouth. I don't know what I'm going to look like, but I look forward to it. I hope to shock many people on the way, people that doubted me. And to those new friends who've been supportive and been there for me and my family, thank you. You guys rock. I don't know how else to say it. Thank you. And wish me luck. I am in the, I guess, cocoon state of becoming a butterfly. And I wonder what my wings are going to look like. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Ana Khayos for another Khayos Fitness. And wish me luck. Thank you.